the value we put on our happiness is pretty low, really, because we continue to make choices to be unhappy, or we just think ourselves unhappy through judgment, through worry, through opinions, through conversations, through comparisons, through gossip, through all kinds of stuff, right? And bang, once again, here's that unhappiness, and goodbye contentment and inner peace. So to me, the discovery of where happiness really should lie and does lie it should be a very important thing to discover for everybody. And yet we don't. And then along comes somebody like me saying to you, look, it's an inside choice. It's something you can experience. And through very basic techniques, you become aware of what you're thinking about. And by becoming aware of what you're thinking about, you realize those thoughts actually don't hold the power over you that you've been giving them. And what a relief that is, that you don't have to think those ridiculous thoughts anymore, or those self-sabotaging thoughts, or those comparison thoughts that are belittling you. Oh my gosh, if we could speak out loud what actually goes on inside our heads, what we think about, we would be horrified to actually vocalize that stuff. And here's an exercise. Play with it. Play with actually speaking out loud what you think. You might have to whisper it, or you might become so ashamed about what you're thinking that you refuse to do this exercise, which is a great realization, by the way, because it makes you see what we're thinking, what you're thinking, what you're actually saying to yourself, which means that at some level you believe it. And it could be just like, oh, that person's ugly, or that person's stupid, or why did I do that? I'm ugly, I'm stupid. But it's like, you think that. You wouldn't say it out loud. It's horrible things. And so to become aware of just how nasty those thoughts are is great, so that we can now have a choice to stop doing that. Oh my gosh, what we think about is horrible, horrible. And yet energetically, on some level, we're serving that. So wouldn't it be nice to change it? That's all I'm inviting you. I don't want you to be upset or mad at yourself because you realize these thoughts. It's like, holy cow, I don't want to be this person. Let's change. And I love that, because there is room to change. Now, not soon, not when you've given it 1,000%, just now. And how cool is that? So what we're learning to do now is recognize that those thoughts don't dictate to you who you are, and you can actually start thinking something different, or being aware of your thoughts to replace them. Choose for something else. Be kind. Be praising. And the techniques I have focused on for over 20 years start with praise. So let's talk about that, how important praise is in our life, because it's so transformative that it should get more attention than we give it.